Brock's dad, Carl, was really the force behind initiating bringing gaming here to Northeast Ohio, and Brock really picked the ball up and ran with it, and he's the one to thank for ultimately bringing Hard Rock International and Hard Rock Racino and gaming here to Northeast Ohio, and specifically Northfield. So Brock, thank you.
Thanks, John. I too have enjoyed getting to know you over the last few months, and I look forward to a long relationship together. This is quite a milestone in what, for me and many others, has been a long and winding journey that has brought us here today. I can tell you that I had many doubts over the course of the last 15 years about whether or not this day would ever come. I want to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate the topping off of our new Racino. I want to also mention that you guys are all here for a reason. Projects of this size and scope don't happen overnight, and they cannot happen without the hard work and sacrifice of hundreds, if not thousands, of people. At the end of the day, we should all share a sense of accomplishment in knowing that we are doing our part in bringing thousands of jobs, hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructure investments, and billions of gaming and entertainment dollars back to our state, Ohio. I want to especially thank the hardworking men and women that make up our construction crew, who have literally transformed this site from a parking lot to an incredible Racino building in less than 8 months. I've been in the construction business my whole life, and I've never seen a more professional, dedicated, and talented group of people. So please join me in giving our construction crew a big round of applause. As a lifelong Clevelander, I am honored to be the first to share with you some breaking news this afternoon. The news is we will be combining the star power and the excitement of the iconic Hard Rock brand with legendary Cleveland Browns quarterback and Northeast Ohio hero, Bernie Kosar. I could go on and on about all of Bernie's accomplishments and why we begged Bernie to be part of this Hard Rock Racino project, but I will just simply state, as someone who was born and raised here and grew up watching the Browns, there is no bigger icon, there's no one who is more beloved, and there's no one who represents our pride, our sense of community, and our perseverance as a region more than Bernie Kosar. Fortunately for us, Bernie has not only agreed to be involved in a number of initiatives going forward, he has also allowed us to tell his story and the story of his remarkable career, his incredible knowledge of the game, and his love for Northeast Ohio in our steakhouse that will be appropriately named Kosar's Wood-Fired Grill. His story will be put together by the same experts at Hard Rock International that will be telling the story behind music legends such as Jimi Hendrix, John Lennon, Bruce Springsteen, and Lady Gaga, through the over $1 million in music memorabilia that will be on display in the Racino once it opens. So Bernie, on behalf of myself, Jim Allen, and the rest of the Hard Rock and Milstein Entertainment teams, I can't thank you enough for your partnership with us here at the Hard Rock Racino Northfield Park. Bernie Kosar.
Thank you. Boy, that was, you know, you end up doing a lot of events as you get older, and a lot of times some people say they just go through the emotions of it. But it's really humbling and incredibly honored, you know, to be here today to be part of this. You know, in the probably the late 80s, 90s time frame, I was a single quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. I graduated from the University of Miami. While I was down there, I came across the Osceola family, which is one of the people in the Seminole tribe. The Hard Rock Cafe hadn't been developed yet with the tribe. The tribe actually didn't even have much of a facility. They definitely didn't have an entertainment complex that we're about to see. But they ended up partnering with the Seminole tribe and the Hard Rock, and I've known them, geez, not 3 decades yet. It doesn't seem like 30 years have passed since the University of Miami, the first national championship, and 28 years since I've been playing in Cleveland and as a rookie, and those years with the AFC championship games and winning division, and taking a lot of pride in beating the Steelers with quite regularity. But I also then, around that time, I also met Mr. Milstein. And the projects that he was involved in, and since I've basically been in Cleveland, plus or minus some concussions and plus or minus a couple years, you end up, this project and things like this magnitude have been talked about. And to see how life kind of goes full circle and relationships end up together as long as you handle yourself the right way and try to do your best, to see what Brock has done and himself personally, to see what the family has done in honor of his father, to see what the Seminole tribe and the Hard Rock have done. You know, in Northeastern Ohio in 1984 or 5, when I was trying to come to Cleveland, people thought I was nuts because they had some options to play out in California and New York, and I was really obsessed about playing here. And a lot of people know the story, but the beauty and talent and the spirit that we feel from being here, from being around here, it's an incredibly awesome feeling. And until you really come here and spend time in Northeastern Ohio, you don't really realize the awesomeness that this area has.